Hello again and welcome to the Bring 'em Out podcast by Mr. JG1. Today, podcast we'll be discussing the 10 most overrated fictional characters. So stay tuned in. Alright, how's everybody doing today? Now, we're about to go into this, and we're going to be talking about, again, the 10 most overrated fictional characters of all time. Well, we're going to say of this time. But you can agree and disagree and comment, like, share, and hit the bell. And let me know what you guys think of this. And we're going to start off with number 10, which many know about. She's in gaming, and also they made a movie out of it as well. At number 10, we have Lara Croft. Lara Croft. Lara Croft is another famous arcade game fictional character. What makes Lara Croft so overrated is abundantly clear that is because of her truly perfect feminine form. No game hologram can have what Lara Croft has in abundance. She has the perfect breasts and sexy legs that do run a mile high. She also has a sexy feminine form that would put other female game characters to shame. Is this reality? Yeah, if you get all the buttocks and things like that, yeah, probably so. But it's not reality. And that is why Lara Croft is overrated. She was made to look and not just be the character in Tomb Raider. So what you guys think about that? Number 10, Lara Croft. Is she overrated? Now, at number 9, we have Carrie Bradshaw. Carrie Bradshaw, you know, from Sex and the City. I don't know if you guys watched that. But this character here is another character that is recognized and popular in many ways. She in every inch of typical New Yorker, and she has a very addiction to buying shoes. That does put her into a lot of depth personally. She is an earthly type of character that is a bit too earthly and modern at the very same time. She seems unreal and lacking substance. Well, I don't know. I may have to kind of disagree with that one because there are people that are, earthly, but at the same time modern at the same time. So, not really sure about that one. If she's so overrated in that character, that's almost like real people. All right, now at number 8 we have Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre, not much familiar with that name, but Jane Eyre is truly an awesome heroine in the classic novel of the same name, Jane Eyre. However, her character is indeed a bit overrated, despite the fact that she is a plain and unattractive. The life she ends up having with Mr. Rochester is still one that is the mess in description. He ends up being blind and crippled too. He is no longer the man that he once was. She hasn't changed that much. She is a fictional character that is still black and white, and the colors don't change in her life and becomes brighter. Again, if you guys are familiar with this character, which I'm personally not familiar with it, I'm just doing a review on it. What you guys think about that? Jane Eyre. Okay, now at number 7 we have Rachel Green. Everybody familiar with Rachel Green, right? The character from Friends. Yes, correct. Another fictional character that is indeed overrated. Why is that? The answer is clear. She is the least funniest and interesting of all the characters of this popular sitcom. However, some reason people do seem to still like her a whole lot. Some say it's due to her very pretty hair, and which always does happen to look good on screen. Yeah, we'll give her that. And she don't look too bad either. But yeah, she really ain't that funny. I can kind of agree with this one. What you guys think? Y'all like, share, and comment. Hit the bell. And at number 6, we have Reverend Lovejoy. Oh, you know what Reverend Lovejoy is. Another character from The Simpsons. That is sort of on the overrated side. He is like everything that a pastor should be. However, one does tend to think that he is for real, because at that time he just doesn't seem to care. That is the reason he's overrated, because at times he doesn't seem to care that unlikely a man of God to be. Reverend Lovejoy is always annoyed at Ned and tries to get away from him as much as possible, and that's not usually what a real pastor would do. Real pastor would sit and listen to conversations. So, but what you guys think? Like, share, comment on that. And then at number 5, we have the groundskeeper Willie, and on The Simpsons as well. Y'all familiar with that if you watch The Simpsons. Groundskeeper Willie is another character from the popular animated television show. He is also a fictional character that is a bit overrated at the same time. Now, he's just a gardener, right? A character that has a stereotype just like Bumblebee Man. Groundskeeper Willie's name is Willie McDougall, and he is the groundskeeper for Springfield Elementary School. Willie can be described as sort of being furry in nature, and he is totally proud of being from his native Scotland. Bart Simpson loves to play pranks on Willie because of his unstable temper and incompetent personality. And that's true. I mean, what you guys think about that? He plays a groundkeeper, and he has interesting personality. But anyway, what you guys think on that? We're going to continue. At number 4, Bumblebee Man. Yeah, from The Simpsons, we just talked about him. Also is a fictional character that is also a stereotype. The character is overrated for a number of reasons. One thing about Bumblebee Man is that he is unfairly stereotyped as a Mexican man and only speaks with certain words that are Mexican in dialect. Bumblebee Man doesn't remove his costume, not once either. So you don't even know who he is. The character is only Mexican. So, you guys, what's y'all opinion on that? But anyway, at number 3, very famous and very known, Pac-Man. Yes, Pac-Man. I don't know if Pac-Man's overrated. I played that as a kid and even as an adult. So what you guys think on this? Pac-Man is another very famous arcade fictional game character. However, he too is often overrated. Yeah, maybe so. The answer is said to be this. Pac-Man is supposed to be a fictional game character that is a bit on the narcissistic side. His very eyes are said to be miniatures of himself. He is also, the character was said to have been conceived while the creator was eating pizza. So they thought about Pac-Man. I need some pizza. I think I want. How about making a Pac-Man? I don't know. What you guys think of that? Pac-Man is also the only main character in the famous Maze arcade game. The ghosts come in second to him. That's true. Pac-Man is the man. Come on, y'all gotta give it up. If y'all play Pac-Man, you know Pac-Man the man. So I don't know if I agree with that overrated thing. But next, at number 2, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is definitely one of the best of all the game characters. However, some do think that Sonic is overrated as a fictional character. And why is that attributed about Sonic? He always on the speediest of all tracks that leaves his best friend in the dust. His best friend is no other than Tails. I like Tails too. What you guys think? I like Tails. Tails is pretty cool. Therefore, some do think Sonny is all about himself. Maybe so. For this reason, how true this is something which is open to impression. It just depends what you think. I like Sonny's too, but at number one, Superman. Everybody knows about Superman, right? Superman is without a doubt one of the most popular and enduring of all Marvel comic superheroes. He definitely is a fictional character that is very inch-worthy of like attention and praise by fans everywhere. However, he can sometimes be on overload, and the more attention he does get, the further overweighting does go. This is no way is putting Superman down, but one has to draw the line and stop right there. The franchise fan thing is a bit on the extreme side, and that is definitely overrated. It's good to be overrated in some instances. However, where fictional characters are concerned, it can prove to be a bit annoying and intimidating at the very same time. Therefore, with this said, this list of fictional characters assembled here still get great reviews, even with being overrated. So what you guys think of these 10 overrated characters? Some I agree with, some I don't. But what you guys think? Y'all leave a like in the comment, and we'll get back at a later time. Alright, thanks for joining. God bless.